What's up, everybody? Trinity here. Welcome back to 2nd Street. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Here we are on the day after New Comic Book Day, and I gotta ask you guys, how you feeling today after the New Comic Book Day yesterday? I'm actually feeling pretty good. Had a went out and I had a nice good bike ride. Read some good comics here over New Comic Book Day. Also picked up yesterday at my other LCS. I picked up these two books right there because Bad Idea, one of the new publishers out there. Only they only in select shops. So while I was there, I went ahead and picked up The Lot. This is issue number 2, and Tankers number 3. This one here, written by Robert Venditti. I have to get caught up on Tankers. I haven't read it. I did read the first issue of The Lot. I thought it was really good. I think there was one other book over on the Bad Idea books that I haven't read, called Whalesville. I haven't read that one at all. And then also this, I can't remember what it was called. Sleigh Bells, Jingle Bells, Sleigh Bells, as well, that I've got here that I've got to get read through. Other than that, it's been a good week of comic books. But let me know down in the comments below, what books did you pick up from your LCS this week? Is there anything that you're reading? What is it? Let me know. Is it any good? Now, before I really get into the stream, I do want to say one thing. If you are here, make sure that you hit that like button and share this video out with your friends. Get everybody to come hang out with us here on these live streams. Interact with all the great people that you see in the live chats, because as you are here hanging out, you acquire this thing called Myrtle Bit. Myrtle Bit is what gets you entered into the giveaways that we will be doing here on this channel. We're going to be doing some giveaways, and one of the things, some of the things that we're giving away is like this right here. We've got 2 stories. 2 stories is a memoir about faith and mental illness by Zarek Award-winning cartoonist Joshua Kemble. Josh thought he was living the artist's dream. The young, ambitious comic book creator had a hip Portland apartment, an affectionate fiancée, and his whole life ahead of him, until the night he finds himself on Burnside Bridge, willing himself to jump. Do you really want to jump? You know that movie? Anyway, how did he get here? 2 stories is a graphic confessional, graphic memoir. How did he get here? 2 stories is a confessional graphic memoir that grapples with questions of faith, mental illness, depravity, and ultimately redemption in a fallen world. And I'm telling you, this is absolutely a great book. You guys have to read this one. If you're here hanging out, all you got to be to do to get entered into these is be subscribed to the channel. Be here hanging out with all these great folks in the live chats to get entered into your chance to win this. Again, you get that by acquiring Myrtle Bit. You get Myrtle Bit by hanging out here in these live streams with all of these great folks, and you get extra Myrtle Bit for interacting in the live chats. Yeah, you absolutely do, and you get to interact with all the great people that we have here interacting here on the channel members, even other people who aren't channel members. All the Myrtle Maniacs are here hanging out. Another thing that we're giving away right now is Canto 3, Lionhearted. This is signed by David Booher, the writer himself. Canto is a very good book, and I thought this issue number 1 of this 3rd story arc of Canto, I thought it was really good. I've enjoyed the Canto series overall. Now, the next thing that we're giving away here is this Power Rangers Unlimited and Dead End Kids, this trade paperback, both signed by Frank Gogol, the writer himself. And oh, what's that? You say Frank Gogol's being canceled right now? For what? What? Are you serious? Get out of here. Really? All right. Okay. If you say so. Maybe that's why we're giving them away. That's why we're giving them away. Yes, right here. Check it out. Power Rangers Unlimited, Dead End Kids. Both of these. Well, I don't know because I don't read Power Rangers. This one I'm just doing a giveaway on. Because it's signed by the writer Frank Gogol. And Dead End Kids is a great damn book. You got to give it a read. And yeah, you know, there's something to be said out there for the way the world seems to work these days. A lot of people going crazy about a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? And there's certainly something to be said about perception being a reality, you know, in situations, no matter where you're from. You know, I've spent a lot of time being in tough situations with people throughout my life and my career in trying to coach people in many different ways. You know, where I used to work at, coaching meant many different things. A lot of times, you know, a lot of times it had a negative connotation because you're trying to reprimand somebody for something that they've done wrong or that they're doing wrong. And you know, having been in a lot of situations, and you know, then there's also times where you do things by teaching somebody about what they are doing, what they need to improve on as well. You know, you come out there and you show them like, hey, look, this is how this needs to go. This is what this is supposed to look like. Blah blah blah. This is how this is supposed to work, and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Different ways of doing these things. There's different steps, different levels, right? That you go through, and not a lot of those things are easy. Not a lot of those things are easy to go through for a lot of people, because a lot of people out there in the world are not confrontational. You know, they're not willing to, how would you say, maybe deal with the things, the criticisms, or anything like that one might have of them. And a lot of people just can't deal with it. You know, like I said, a lot of people are, you know, just don't want to face those things. Don't want to maybe hear any kind of negative, maybe just honest feedback from people. A lot of people want to only hear good. You know, a lot of people have a problem dealing with challenges and things in life. This is true, and it's not. You know, I know there's people out there like, oh yeah, these Gen Zers and blah blah blah. You know, like, it's not even that. There's a lot of people that I know that are my age that can't deal with these kinds of things as well. You know, and I'm Generation X. I'm Gen X, and even people older than me, people younger than me. There's plenty of people out there that cannot deal with adversity. Can't deal with these criticisms and things like that. Different people handle different things. Now, and a lot of times, you know, that perception is a reality as well. You know, maybe a certain person feels about a situation as something that happened to them, right? That isn't necessarily the case, but they felt that way, right? And there's something to be said there. But also, I mean, what is the reality of it as well? You know, I can think of many times where growing up, you know, as a kid, where people put you in situations where you either decide to defend yourself or not, right? One thing that I was always kind of raised is, you know, if you know, defend yourself. Now, there's times and everything when you do need to defend yourself, times when you don't, when it's not necessary, when people come at you with unnecessary bullshit that, you know, accusations or anything like that you're like, what? Honestly, that never really happened. Shit like that never crossed my mind, but, you know, but again, maybe somebody perceives a situation differently than you did. It doesn't really matter. False accusations, even accusations themselves, you don't have to confront them. A lot of people don't confront them. You know, it's up to you. But you also, if something's not true, you don't have to, how would you say, necessarily respond to somebody's bullshit, to somebody's accusations. And that's not to say that something didn't happen or anything. That's just to say that maybe from one person's standpoint, it didn't seem like that. Maybe from a lot of people's, it didn't. But maybe for that one person in that situation, it did, right? That doesn't mean the person is wrong. It just means maybe that person has that outlook, that perception of how things went down. We've all been there, right? Haven't you ever had something happen to you? You know, you're like, man, like you felt like this kind of in the moment, like this is what happened. But then later, it's like not like that. People are telling like, yeah, no, that's not quite how it went down, right? It happens. It happens. You know, you kind of maybe forget. You know, maybe some time has passed. You know, especially if it's like a distant memory. You know, but sometimes those negative interactions are the things that stick with us the most, right? But all at almost every single time, memory isn't always our best marker, right? Sometimes our memories get fuzzy. You can't quite remember things how they were. You know, a lot of people probably can't even remember what they had for breakfast yesterday. The point being is in any situation, wherever you're in, people, you need to learn to say something if there's somebody saying something. You know, I had my cousin one time on Facebook. He talked about the situation that happened at work with one of his bosses, some stuff he used to put up with, and it was basically like his boss was saying, you know, like some racist things. Mm. Where he would be on the work site, and he would be talking, the boss would be talking about him, and would say, hey, where's my good Mexican at? And you know, like me, I hear that, I'm like, yeah, if you feel one way about it or another, say something. Of course, he went along with it. He went along with it for so long, you know, until years later when he's not even working there, he finally decides to say something like, hey, man, my boss, man, he used to say some shit. He used to say, where's my good Mexican? I used to put up with that. That's my boss. You know, look, I'll be honest. If I didn't think that it was in a joking tone or something that I really cared about, I would probably fire something back like, "Hey, where's my dumb honky?" Ha ha. You know. Um. The thing is I'm one of those kind of people. If there's a way I feel about something, I'll say it. You know. I've been in many situations that chances are, if it's one of those moments where somebody's being a dick or anything like that, I don't really give a shit. I'm not emotionally driven like that. You can name call me, you can do whatever. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But I'll always fire something back if I feel that it's if I feel that it needs if I feel that it needs my attention. I'm that kind of guy too that is always willing to say something. You know, doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. A lot of people aren't like that. Again, a lot of people aren't confrontational. I'm definitely not that guy. And like I said, a lot of people aren't that way. A lot of people aren't that way. They'll put up with the stuff, you know, and then maybe, you know, a few years later they'll come out and just start tossing accusations and shit at people, talking about situations that, hey, maybe they may not remember the most. Maybe you're at a point where you're drinking and inebriated. Maybe you don't remember the situation quite the way that it was. You know, maybe it's that. One thing that time is definitely not good on for anybody, is that a little bit loud, is memories. People's recollection of things. Dude, what the hell happened there? Message deleted by Google moderator team. What are they taking down your chats for, Reefer Man? What? What's that all about? I think all he said was hi. But the point being is, you can't expect people to be perfect, you know? A lot of times when I was growing up, we made fun of people, man. We made fun of ourselves. We made fun of everybody. We didn't give a shit. These days, you can't do that. These days, you can't do that. It's wrong. Or you can only make fun of certain people, right? And it's funny how these days there's no kind of, how would you say, there's no there's only court of opinion. There's only this court of opinion, and everybody treats you like a witch anytime anything happens. You know, somebody says something how they felt one time, and that's not to say that the situation didn't happen or that it's not the way that it was. Maybe it is the way that exactly the way that it was. But you know what? Just say something. You know what? Because chances are, if you're right, the person that you're putting on blast isn't gonna do anything. This one time, there was this guy driving down the street right here in front of my house. I live on a corner house, got a stop sign right here in the corner, and there was this guy. I was out front with my kids, and this guy, neighbor down the street, driving. He's driving down the road. He's driving. He's doing this thing right here. Right? Not even watching the road. He wasn't even going to stop at this stop sign. He's got his kid in the passenger seat, like hanging out the window. The kid's not even buckled up. And I just yelled at him. I was like, "Hey, why don't you put down your phone and drive that effing piece of shit?" Oh man, he got all pissed. He got all pissed off, and he pulls over. He was around the corner, and he backs out, and he comes back. He's like, "What'd you say?" And I told him exactly what I said. I said, "You heard me." He goes to get out of his car. I walk across the yard. I'm like, "What are you gonna do?" He's like, "You made me mad." I was like, "Yeah, I made you mad. What? What are you gonna do about it?" He hopped right back in his car and he drove off. You know why? Because he knows I was right. What's he gonna do? Come get assaulted in my front yard? Because he knows I was right? You know? Typically when you're right, somebody will be mad, but they're gonna shut their mouth and move on because they know you're right. Right? Always put somebody on blast, right? Don't be afraid to do that. Somebody says some shit you don't like, it's okay. You can put them on blast. Maybe, you know, it might do you some good. Maybe it might do them some good. Like I said, I'm certainly somebody that's done it. I've sat there in meetings, big meetings there with important people in them and completely spoken my mind. Somebody gives you a chance, take it. And somebody gives you a chance, take it. You know? And said things that people feel uncomfortable saying, you know, and it's not always easy to do that. It's not always easy to do that, but you know what? Just do it. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for them. Maybe it'll be bad for you. Good for them. It's really hard to say. But again, it's got to start with somebody saying something. If you feel somebody's being inappropriate, call them out. Don't be scared. Certainly don't have the balls to do it 3-4 years later. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, just, you know, all of a sudden you remember this, you recollect this day like it was, you know, like it just happened yesterday. Just don't know about that. I just don't know about that. Anyway, guys, let's see what you're all saying today. All right, let's see. We got my man AirSpider23. How are you doing, Aloys Doddle? My man Fanjecture, Star Wars MCU OG, Reefer Man Reviews in the building. He's getting timed out by the Google moderator. We've got my man Damaj and I. What is up? He says, "What did I miss?" Writer Frank Gogol is being canceled right now. He's being canceled because apparently he was making racist jokes or something, whatnot. Apparently, there's accusations that he even cheated on his wife and stuff, and I don't know. He's apparently a bad guy. He's apparently a bad guy. And, you know, we should just take people at their word. We should just take people at their word for what they're, you know how it is. You know how it is. But, I don't know. I hope you're doing well, Damaj and I. Man, you know what? I completely missed the Dark Council this week. Also, I think I caught a little bit of it, like maybe towards the tail end of it. Daniel Fisher, thank you so much for being here. Says morning. Also, I'm late. That whole work thing. Yeah. That for that. I've got to get ready myself. I've got to go get a little bit of gas, and then head down to pick up my order. Got some new freight coming in today. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Everything's going to be a day behind. But oh man, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Felicity Poobell, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, and dude, guys, check this thing out. Ooh, we got Nikki in the building as well. Careful, guys. We've got the moderator herself. She don't take no shit from nobody. Yeah, look at that. Gotta get that thing unboxed. Gotta get that thing unboxed, man. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Let's see. We canceling people for adultery now? That's probably like 30% of the planet. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, it wasn't that. You know, and that was the thing. Like, there is this kind of accusation made in the middle of this person coming out about this person being a racist, supposedly. And yeah, I'm like, bro, like, you're calling somebody out saying they're a racist, but you're also like saying that they're cheating on their significant other. Like, you just threw the accusation out there. There's like no proof or anything. Like, you just threw that in there. Like, okay, what's that have to do with? I mean, but yeah, exactly like you said, for like 30% of the planet. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And I guarantee that some of the people, and you should see some of the things that some of the people are saying in response to this thing, man. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm like, y'all just don't stop, do you? Y'all just like, and we all know too. Y'all know out there too. These motherfuckers got no chill, man. Like, really? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it didn't sound like this person went full. What's that guy's name? Michael Richards, the guy Kramer. It didn't even sound like this dude went all there. He just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I mean, recollections of days that happened, years ago. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Um, let's see. There's seems to be a lot of scandals lately. Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it's eat their own. It's eat their own, right? What did he write? What works do I know of his? I don't know the name. He was he wrote Dead End Kids. This book right here we're giving away. Dead End Kids trade paperback signed by Frank Gogol himself. He also is currently writing Power Rangers Unlimited. This one right here, signed by the man himself. Doing giveaways here. But everyone's racist now, didn't you know? Yeah, I know, absolutely, absolutely. While everybody's crying for segregation again these days, everyone's racist also. Oh man, but he's actually a very good writer. Like I said, Dead End Kids. This trade paperback right here, very good book. He also did this other one called No Heroin. No Heroin. I've got it over here as well. Very good book. Very good book. And yeah, I don't know. But that's the world these days, right? Captain America Captain America needs an enema. Oh man. Reefer Man says, my early 20s until I was 30, I can honestly say was a blur, so I get what you're saying. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Things are crazy, man. Anyway, guys, I don't really have a whole lot today, other than wanted to show this thing off. I actually put this thing on layaway the other week, this Captain America statue, and just finally picked it up. One of the what I was kind of waiting on is because I have this other one that's on order that is Black Widow. It was solicited in the Marvel books. I showed it on stream a couple of times, but it's pretty badass. And I don't know if it's as big as this one will be, but I went ahead and got it ordered. I thought it was supposed to be in like here at the end of this month or something, but a lot of these things kind of get delayed. And everything, and I guess it's not coming out till like October or something now. Which all good, all good. And I realized I still gotta drop my video for this my Deja Thoris statue that I got. That was like my first statue. I played it here on a stream one time. I just forgot to drop the video on the channel. I need to get that out for everybody to watch. Yeah. Then I got to do one on this. You know what I need though is I need one of those cool little turntables like Jim Mint collectible got. Where he puts it on there and he spins it around. It's all nice. Yeah. I need one of those, man. I need one of those. Ooh, what's this all about? Ooh, we better do this. Yeah, we better. All right, here. We've got to do this here, guys. Check this out. Check this out. There, here. Check this out. Yo. Bam. Bam. All right. You guys have to go. Go check out my man, Star Wars Santa. He's going to be live. He's going to be live in just, like, what, 15 minutes? About 15 minutes or so. My man, Star Wars Santa will be live. Make sure you go check it. Yeah, 15 minutes. He's going to be live. Go check him out. He, what is it he got here? What is it he's got going on here? Bad Batch Season 2 and predictions for Season 1, Episode 15. That's what he's got going on here. So, yeah, make sure you go check out his stuff. Make sure you go check out his stuff. Very good stuff. Playing Final Fantasy 14 right now. Nice. Nice. You know, I haven't played, like, I think I played, like, on my Game Boy, like the original Game Boy. I had a Final Fantasy. It was a long time ago. I had that on there. I played that for a while. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Daniel Fisher says, that's American cinema. Oh man. Yeah. Probably there's a ton of Reefer Juniors out there. Scary thought. I have one son and he's all I need. There you go. There you go. Oh man, that's funny. Sweet Christmas. I will be there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just exclamation Myrtle bit. Put exclamation Myrtle bit, and it'll tell you what we've got going on here. Let's see here. Let's see who are the top ones right now. I might go for a hike if it stops raining, but then again, no, because everything. Yeah. Because all of a sudden, like, Chris over at Chaos and Comics said number one. It obviously messed something up there. We'll see. We'll see what's going on there. Geez, that top 10 has insane numbers. Yeah, they're getting there. Like I said though, that number one though, that one's yeah, that number one there, that one's a little something went wonky there. It happened the other day too. It happened the other weekend, like all kinds. And I figured out all it was like it just added for some reason it added a bunch of zeros into everybody's shit. So yeah, I don't know. So that's probably actually like 1380 for Chaos and Comics, not, you know, for that one kabillion points Myrtle bit. No, I don't think it's that much. But anyway, guys, let's see. Oh, Landon comes in and says number one is unstoppable. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. I think those are rookie numbers. He had to pump those numbers up. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. Just a shorter stream today. Wanted to pop in and say what's up to everybody. I got a whole lot of work ahead of me here today and tomorrow. Some of my busiest days for work and stuff like that. But guys, I can guarantee you, tomorrow night, Trailer Park Live is going to be absolutely great. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. A bunch of different stuff to talk about. We'll see what everybody's talking about, what everybody's doing. See what else, other kinds of fun things we can talk about. And how ridiculous it can get. What people instigate me into doing. Because we got I'm telling you, a bunch of instigators here in this chat, man. A bunch of our channel. Y'all, yeah. Oh, is that me? Is it me? No. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for today. I've got to get out of here. But guys, make sure, do something good for your health today. Go outside, go get in a bike ride, go work out, go to if you can, the gym. Me, I don't go to the gym. I've got all my stuff here that I've been working out with that I've had for years. So like, I'm good to go. But go do something good for your health. Get out, go for a walk around the block, go for a jog, go for a run, get out on a bike ride, go do something good. Get outside. Some fresh air in your lungs. Some sun on your skin. I woke up this morning, got out. Only went for a nice little 45-mile or 45-minute ride, but it was at a nice good pace, man. It was feeling nice and crispy this morning. A nice crisp in the air, just like yesterday morning. Went out for a nice little 24-mile ride. got to the top of Munns Ranch Road, and there's that nice little chill in the air. You know, you get up there, you're all kind of sweaty. It's like a little bit chilly. Man, it's great. Go do something, guys. Make sure you're out there. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure that you hit the like button on this video. Give it a thumbs down if you don't like it, but also make sure that you share it with your friends and invite them to come hang out with us here on the 2nd Street Marvel. And make sure that you click that pinned comment and go check out my man Star Wars Santa getting ready to go live in about 10 minutes. You all have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.